Yes, Bad Mind TV. Respect everybody, one order. Today we've got a special guest who may become a co-host. Who knows? So, if special guest, if you'd like to introduce yourself to the people, them to
What's
Bad
going
Mind.
on, my people? Lem, it's your boy Lem from South London. You get me? Catch me on the social media, Instagram, lem.musik, number 8 at the end, and that's how you catch me on the social medias. Big up Badman TV. You get me?
Yeah, if it's to do it one more time for your social still. Run that again.
It's lem.musik, number 8, and yeah.
Okay, yeah man, respect. Yeah man, thanks for coming, brother man. Thanks for showing up, you get me? So we got a little subject today for the people them car. We was having a chat obviously and I'm saying have white Britain given Britain away, and is Britain no longer the Britain that I as a black man grew and knew say this was a white country? I don't feel like that anymore. I don't feel like I'm in a white country anymore. I feel like it's not the white Britain that it once was, yeah. And I think it's because you kind of gave it away. You gave it away. You you took it after, but you was too busy watching a certain one culture and never bothered with others, and that's what's cost you. You worry too much about the black man. What do you think?
No, I agree. I feel like government definitely dropped the ball with population control in it.
Yeah.
When it comes to immigration, because I don't disagree with immigration. Obviously, we're descendants of immigrants ourselves.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And if it weren't for immigrants, Britain wouldn't be what it is today. So
Yeah.
obviously, like it's needed. But I agree with you in it. Like Britain's lost its identity, bro. Like Britain has lost its identity. Like that's like the long and short of it. Like back in the day, Britain did have an identity. Even if, and you know what? One thing I'll say.
Yeah.
One thing I'll say is crazy, and I understand this. Even though I'm not white, I fully understand it.
Yeah.
It's like nowadays, if you're a rich white man, and you're just proud of your country, proud to be white, you're kind of considered racist, like just for being like proud of your nation, proud to be white, and just for being you, basically. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like if you express those feelings in today's modern age as a white man, you're looked at as racist, which is kind of crazy. You know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of unfair, because I'm pro-black and I love my blackness, and I promote my blackness, and got the freedom to do that, whether people agree with it or not. And it's not considered racist. Like it's not considered racist when we do it, but when they do it, obviously there's reasons why, historical reasons why. You can't nudge that fact. But at the end of the day, not everyone is racist that's proud to be white. They're not racist just because they're proud to be white. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So it's a sticky one. It's a sticky one, man. It's a sticky one. Like I feel like, do you know what it is? Basically, what's happened? If I think about it deeply, yeah. Remember what was the two groups that you mentioned last time? The NS and the
Combat 18 and National Front, NF,
Yeah. National Front and Combat 18.
And the Teddy Boys, you had the Teddy Boys as well.
Yeah, and the skinheads and them man there.
Yeah. That's right, yeah.
That's the 80s, so that's a little bit before me, but yeah.
Yeah.
All of them things there was gone in with, man. You get
Yeah.
me? So I feel like those white boys gave a bad name to other like because they're patriotic, but they're extreme with it, innit? And they do violence and that. But there's other patriotic white man that they don't want to cause violence, but they still feel the same way. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like the bad bunch put a bad name on repping England as a white man. They put a bad name on that.
Yeah.
Now, if you are a good white man, you represent England, unless it's football and that, you might just be considered a racist, man. You get me? That real shit.
I think
it's wrong though. So, I agree with it.
I think, alright then, all those groups were aimed at kind of like blacks, and then they had the little Asian thing. They did used to go at like the Pakistanis and the Sikhs and that, but their main goal was us, and it always has been. And now I think because of racial mixing, a lot of these racists now have got probably nieces, nephews that their sisters have bred for black man. And then what it is now, it's like they can't even be racist anymore. I think that's what killed them in the end. What terminated them is that their women love, man. No matter what your agenda was, your women love the black man, and I think that's what kind of brought them down. On top of the fact that they was only concentrating on us. I know what the wickedest thing is. They concentrated on the people that didn't really bother them. We never come in this country and bothered you like how the ones who are coming now are. They're sticking it on ya. They're raw coming here, getting groups and raw sticking it on your toes. What's going on?
Telling me, man, Britain's lost its backbone, man.
You know?
Britain's lost its backbone. But at the same time, don't you remember older? But what? Don't you remember that thing that happened last year when the white man them was trying to revolt and that? Like talking about, oh, we're gonna come to this area, we're gonna come to that area, and they tried. And I saw clips online of them trying to actually attack black people, Asian youths. I'm thinking, yo, is this Britain coming back?
Nah, they didn't go.
Like, as well as we're saying they've lost their identity and that, like, do we really want them to go back to their older ways where it's like, because like I said, the bad bunch put a bad bad name on the good bunch. So it's like, there's just like, if there's a rally, a protest, and they're all one in it. Like, you don't know which one's the good one, which one wants to hurt you. They just look like all one in it. So
all I know is not one of their listen. What I've noticed is when them Teddy boys, they never came to the hood. You know, they used to say, "Oh, we're gonna come in." They never come to any hoods.
They would, but they never stepped through.
They never come to know. They'd never come to know us. They might try it with the Asian communities because they live closer to them than they do the ghettos. I noticed the Ns always live closer to Asian areas. They have to go through them to get to man. That's how it works. I don't know why that is. Yeah. So, and that's because the Asians chose to live more closer to them than they did to us. You see, so it's all in the line. You get me? Boom. I don't know, man. I think like. They give it away, and this is I'm laughing at them inside now because I'm saying, watch, you can't even control the place. White Britain and doing all the Nazi signs and all that. All that was for nothing, basically. All what you did, I'm telling White Britain now, those ones, the Teddy Boy ones and the NF, you wasted your time, and you've shown that even in this time, Unners ain't really got nothing to say, or never really did have nothing to say, only in big groups. And now your groups ain't big enough for the groups what have come. Because to tell you the truth, if the black...
Some history on them though, like.
Go on.
Let me drop some history on them real quick. See them racist white man, like, if you're a white man that's not racist, you're just patriotic, you love the country, cool. That's cool. But if you're one of the men that's looking to exact violence over it here, you don't know your history enough. They don't know their history enough because, watch this, the Queen, real family, same people that you want to go war for and sign up and all of that for, protect. She's not British. She hasn't got British blood. She comes from a German bloodline. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's one thing. Hold on, I got my cousin calling me. I'm just gonna text, send him I'll call you back text. But yeah, so that's one thing. The second thing is that the St. George's flag here, the white flag with the red.
Yes, the St. George's. Yes.
Blood. St. George was an Arabic man. He's an Arab man. When you do your research, that was an actual Arab man. He wasn't British.
Okay.
The guy that they made the flag for and what that flag represents. So it's like, when you actually do your research of this place and you know the history of this place, but you can't even be racist. Nothing even, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, because there's been too much integration from long time. Do you get me? Like, there's been too much integration from long time. Like, but at the same time, get me, them and they're gonna feel how they feel, but like you said, they done it for nothing. All them ones that was the extremists, you done it for nothing. You got mixed with grandkids now. You get me?
Yeah,
that's the way karma come and beat you back.
Yeah, it's
mixed with grandkids now. You get me?
It's peak. It's like it was for nothing, man. So I wanted and even still, if they wanted to group up now, I know I'm looking at yes, you couldn't even group up now. You ain't got enough numbers. Yeah. To do it, because man are gonna say, oh, my sister's got a black you, or my auntie's with a yardie. You get me? So it's kind of peak fears now. You haven't got enough numbers that are available to get together. So that means man could just come and step on yours. We could group up with the Pakistanis and just come and rub our foot in your neck. We could come and run up all them areas and come and kick
Black
the
and
shit.
Asians united. UK is done. It's over.
Yeah, we could have said, you know what, yeah, for all the because what they used to do, I'm not gonna say how much they used to the word they used to call it used to be Pakistani bashing without the Stani part on it. That's what they used to do, to them. So they could group up with us and say, you know what, Star, whoosh, yo, come we go for them. Obviously, they're weak now. There's no point going for the weak, you know, like that. Is it if you were still run up your gums in that? We could, I'd be up for it, but because we can see they're weak. They don't even talk no more, really. You get me? They did kill the little youth though. They killed the little youth up. There was a black youth that killed in King's Standing. Rest in peace, that youth. I don't know your name, but man, they done him in still. They got him on the road, but I think they had some. There was an issue where the youth took something off their peoples. I don't quote me on this. I think they had an issue where something happened with their people, but they chose to go and do that as the retaliation because the hate for it's still in the area. So what it is now, they've kind of subsided with it. But if you press their button, they will do. They showed that don't press us because we will do something. I have to give that side of it. They did lick down the youth in whatever way they chose, innit? So it shows that their hatred, if they catch you slipping and you've done something, I think you'd have had to have done something for that to happen now. I don't think it was a random, that weren't like a Stephen Lawrence. I think there was a bit of history with the youth. But then again, don't quote that on me because I could be wrong on that, but I'm sure
that is more realistic in that in modern day times. Because in modern day times,
it makes sense, and that makes sense.
And that goes on in modern day times.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Not blatantly anyway, because there's so many people integrate now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I even saw one youth the other day. He's a young streamer, YouTuber. His name's called Billy the Goat, young boy, but his name's popping in the like UK culture and black culture, hip hop culture, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but fucking anyway, he went to Ireland the other day, innit? Yeah. There's bare black youths in Ireland, bro. Bare black youths in Ireland.
There is, but we don't see them.
Rolling with the white youths in Ireland.
There is.
So it's like, blood. It's not even like how it is. Like that's what I'm saying. Like racism, obviously, is still about, but it's so much better than it was in terms of like people coming together and just being cool, not even watching color and that. Like, you get me? So. In that way, it's a good thing, you get me, but it all depends on how you want to look at it. Like, if we go back in the day times, it's gonna be more violent, bro. It's gonna be more violent because we go back in the day times. We've never had it anyway. Whenever them man they try to thing, we've never had it anyway. Unless we're outnumbered and they blatantly got our number. Yeah. We've never had it. We're never gonna have it off them. They know this, so it's like right. If they wanted to go back in them times there. Yeah. Now we got Somalians here. Now we got a different type of black people here. It's not just
it's
like
peak for them.
Africans
It's peak for them.
anymore.
It's peak for them. It's peak for them. They're weak. They're weak now. If they ever try, they could never, ever, ever even think about it now. Not mean try. They couldn't even think about it now. They couldn't even get a spreadsheet and try and do a blueprint of it. It's dead. So like that, and it just shows. It just shows like where we've come to. Where like that. Where the strength.
Let me ask you a question now. Where do you think we're heading with this immigration thing? Where do you think that Britain's gonna be like in the next 5 to 10 years?
Shall I be honest? I think I don't know. I'm not really a politics man, but I think that them let too much in. It's like a dance. The security says, "Oh, we can't let no more in now." Yeah, let's go off a nightclub. Use it as an so I don't sound like I'm being anti-racial thing. In a nightclub, when you got too much, they'll say, "Listen, lads, you know what? There's too many now. Blah. If you're gonna wait till some come out, so what we should do then is do a little bit of swap for swap. Then get rid of 100,000, yeah, but let in 40,000 of fresh ones to give them a little chance in it, and start phase out more to let in little, but phase out more than you let in. That's what I think is the only answer. That's a good answer. That is actually from a man who don't know politics from the ghetto." That's what I think a good answer is. If I was running the country right now, I said from today, I tell them this. By the end of the week, just get rid of 100,000 people. If you don't know Barnia.
You're gonna do alright, but watch this now. Next question.
Go on.
For the same answer that you just said. How are you gonna choose what 100,000 go?
Yeah, all the ones that come here on a boat that just jumped over the fence. You know when the ones that come in the dance.
Proper illegals.
Yeah, the ones that got let in the dance through the back door. You know when we used to get man in through the fire exit. Them man there for come out of the dance. You never buy no ticket. You didn't get searched. You never get searched for coming to the dance. So you have to leave. That's right, innit?
That's
Followers.
another thing. That's another thing that with the illegals that are coming in straight illegally. Yeah? I
Yeah.
don't know. And this is the same thing that's happening with America, but America's allowing it as well. I don't know what they're doing, just allowing it because there's no background check. Like you're literally letting in rapists, murderers. There are some normal people, 100%, but you're not doing no back checks on nobody. So of course you're gonna have mad criminals that get in here as well.
I don't think
And you
people
they're
on.
gonna done with
I
their
don't.
criminality just because they come over here. They ain't done with their criminality.
Listen, I don't think people understand. You know, when these people sneak in the country, they've got guns on them, they've got drugs on them, their stomachs full of drugs, and they come here and then they go to the boss man that arranged the boat to bring them, and every man, that's their way to pay in. They pay to get in the country by what they've got with them when them come. Now, they don't get searched, they don't get catched, they just jump the fence, get on the road, and they know where to go. They find Handsworth, or they know, oh, we gotta go to fucking Ray. That's the area. They find the area. They find the Don. The Don gets wherever them get, and that's how they live. That's their stepping stone to get into the ends. Yeah. So that's where a lot of the things are coming from. So on top of them taking it off the ball, they've let more weapons and more things in. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
And them a run the prostitute then. And them a run all the any pussy what sell, them a sell it now, you know. And them sell it. They've got all the 24-hour shops, or they've got all them. They've got infrastructure already to do what they're doing to make their movements. So people come and they give them work.
The thing is, on a deeper level, I just realised as well, something that just popped up into my head. I was having a conversation with one of my white brethren.
Yeah.
He come from the same background as man, but he's very successful now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Posh now. Like he used to be quite road. I wouldn't say that he was a thug, but he was a road. You used to hustle and that. You get me? But now he's changed his life. He's been on this path for like the last 12 years. Like, so he's proper a posh boy. He lives that posh life and whatever, uptown and all that. I must have been uptown. He must have been right in uptown one time. And we were walking past a couple of streets here. You know them? I don't know if you've come